What is up, everybody? Welcome to Alpha Fan Breaks. It's Saturday. Hope you all had a great Saturday. We had a little overcast today. It was a little sunny, and then it's been kind of raining all day. Kind of got a little colder out. It was actually a nice start off to the day, but I hope you guys had a great Saturday as well. We are live and direct. Alpha Fan Breaks. How is everyone going tonight? Just waiting for a couple people to get here back in chat. We're still looking to fill. What's up, Greg? We're looking to still fill this Phoenix. Brett, we're still sitting at what, 20 on that?
20, yeah.
1450 a spot, fam. We also have the dual mini helmet up there still. That's sitting at 7 spots left. And we still have the full size sitting at 10. Little slow mover today. I understand people were doing things. Probably getting ready for the Thanksgiving holiday coming up. Black Friday shopping is right around the corner. So, I'm sure people are prepared for that as well. We actually went out today. We got some cards. We kind of broke down and ripped some Pokemon. It was pretty cool rip, pretty fun. I had an experience. I was trying to grab some singles from this guy that has, I wouldn't necessarily call it like a card shop. It's more like, oh, what's up, man? Nice, Greg. What's up, Devin? So anyway, we went to this guy, and like I said, it's not like I don't know what you call it. It's like a store, but he has like everything. It looks like the guy goes to yard sales and buys like a bunch of stuff, like loads of items, this and that, like Star Wars, Matchboxes, and, it's just an odds and ends store. Well, I stumbled across cards. He had, I don't know, 15 monster boxes piled high, deep in the corner. And, like, there was stuff on top of it. It was so old, it was just sitting there. And so I opened it up, I started going through, and I asked him, I was like, do you mind if I pull some cards out, and then you can just give me a price? He was like, yeah, no problem. So I was going through some cards. I picked up this one full monster box. Nothing major inside. Like, I mean, these boxes, there weren't like tons of rookies. It was just like base and like things of that nature. So I take the monster box up to the guy, and I take this stack, the stack that I pulled out myself, that I dug through. It was maybe about, I don't know, 60, 70 cards, maybe 100, maybe if that.
Maybe.
So I go up and put it up on his counter. I hand him the stack. I was like, okay, I'll take these. And how much for the monster box? And he was like, well, the monster box is going to cost you $1,000. I said, huh? I almost fell over right from then and there. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not spending $1,000 on base and, like, I mean, like, the rookie cards that were in there, they were, like, older rookie cards. It wasn't, like, anything newer. There was a couple new things. The stack that I handed him was like, a mix of like some Prism Silvers and stuff like that. Like nothing major. Like no top end, high end rookies. Like nothing of that nature. And so he's going through the stack and he's like, well, how about 200 for the stack? I'm like, what? I'm like, no, you can put that back too, because I was like, I'll just go through the monster box and pick out what I want. So I'm going through the monster box and picking things out. I picked out maybe like 20 cards. Now, yet mind you, this monster box is filled. Probably about over 5,000 cards in this monster box. So I picked out like 20, 25 cards, give or take. So all of a sudden, I put the stack down. He's going through it. And he says, tell you what, how about for that stack that you said no to and this stack, 300. I was like, what? No. I'm not doing that. I was like, at best, I'll pay 100 for that stack I pulled out. And maybe 60 for the other stack that I had. What's up, Mike King? So, I just thought it was pretty messed up, and I said to the guy, I was like, no worries. I said, I'll come back next week, and, the cards will still be here. I'll pull them out and offer you the same price. And he was like, well, 6 months from now, they'll still be here. I was like, listen, I'm trying to give you a sale, my dude. I'm not trying to argue with you, so either you want the sale or you don't want the sale. So, make a long story short, he declined. So, I walked out. I was pretty pissed off. I was actually, getting to the boiling point where I was about ready to knock the guy out. So, but I just thought it was pretty messed up. I'm trying to offer the dude a sale. It's not like, he makes a tons of money. He's only open 3 days a week. So, you know what I mean? I thought what I was offering him was pretty spot on. Like the stack I handed him, I probably would pay mostly like $50, but I offered him 100. You know what I mean? So, and then the monster box, like the cards I pulled out, I'm telling you, there was cards from like 2007, 8, 9, 2012, and none of them were huge stars. Like I think there was one card in there. It was a Deion Sanders, like I don't know what it was. It was like a part of Atlanta Falcons like bronze ring or something. Something that you would get like in like a Walmart blaster, you know, through the years and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, well, you're picking out all the good stuff." No, I'm picking out cards I want. Like I'm not gonna buy like I mean, and when I tell you like a lot of the cards that I was picking out weren't like nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's not like there was any hidden gems in there.
Yeah, like there was no autos in there. Like it was just like relics and stuff like that. Like cool relics that I wanted to add to my collection. And the guy was just an ass, like straight up. Like, and I was trying to give the guy a sale. Like I mean, honestly, I was trying to give the guy a sale. You know, benefit of the doubt. But I've been told before about this guy, and this guy has his prices are through the roof. A guy came in looking for baseball sets. He was looking for 1990 Upper Deck. The guy had like a couple. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got a couple. It's like $90 for the set," and he like turned the guy away, like right off the bat. Like the guy was like, "Oh no, I'll be back." You know what I mean? So it's like I just don't understand the hobby these days. You know what I mean? Especially like with that guy. Like I was even going up on eBay and like looking at prices. I was like, "Look, this is 99 cents. This is 74 cents." And he was like, "Yeah, you're just taking the lowest amount." I was like, "No, I'm looking at last sold, and even if you take the gist of it." And then there was like, yeah, I guess it is. But so there was even a couple like he had a couple disco prisms in there. Now the disco prisms, you guys know, you guys can get them in hobby boxes. Now there was nothing in there. There might have been a Tiki Barber that was $1.99. There was Ed Reed, which was 99 cents. So I showed him these prices, and he was like, "Well, just look at disco prisms and all." So I went on eBay, did disco prisms. Well, the first thing that popped up was a Kyler Murray. The Kyler Murray, yeah, I guess so. The Kyler Murray was going for like it sold for like 240. He was like, "Look, this one sold for 200." I'm like, "Yeah, but you have no Kyler Murrays in this stack. Like there was no high end rookies in these stacks whatsoever." I mean, at best, I think the best rookie that I found in Prism was a base Prism. It was a Noah Fant. You know what I mean? And it was just like, you know, and he was like, "Oh, well, you know," and I'm like, "You know what, dude, forget it." So to make a long story short, I was kind of pissed off. So the boys wanted to rip something, so we actually got a box of what was that? Darkness Ascend or something like that. Pokemon or something.
Something like that.
We didn't do too bad. It was a pretty fun rip. We just sat here and just ripped them, you know, not worrying about getting autos or anything. Andrew was the hot hand, pulling some VXs and stuff like that and Vs. I pulled one. Clearly, we did not hit a Charizard, but we did hit some decent stuff. So, other than that, it was just a fun rip. It was just something to blow off steam. So, you know, but it just kind of pissed me off. Like, I'm just like, this dude is straight trying to nickel and dime me and like trying to get over on me. And I'm never gonna pay $1,000 for a monster box unless it's filled with autos, relics, and like some high end stuff. Like I'm telling you, if you looked in that monster box, you guys would have laughed. Like there was Jake Locker relic in there. There was who else? Chad Henne. Like old stuff. Like so old. Like I mean, you couldn't even flip this stuff on eBay, you know. And then the kicker was he had Pokemon the Elite Champion box. He wanted $80 for it. He was like, "Oh, it's a hot item. It's a hot item." Yeah, clearly I know he went to Target and bought it for 50. You know, so I wasn't gonna do that. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So that kind of like set me off. So you know, it was kind of a bad midday, and I kind of figured like when we got there what kind of day we were gonna have with that, because I always felt that the guy was overpriced on a lot of things. I'll never forget the one time I was in there, he wanted to charge me $150 for a card that sold on eBay for $20, and I was just like, no. So, but yeah, so that's where it's at with that. So I didn't strike rich with any decent cards, but that's okay. Yeah, well, I was getting pretty pissed off there, Mike, and it was coming to the point where I was about ready to knock the guy out. Like, my face was getting red. I was getting hot. Like, he wasn't trying to budge neither. Like, and I thought it was funny because the stack of cards that I had, like I said, it was like maybe like 60 or 70 cards. They were prisms, but they were all prisms from different years. 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. But like I said, there was nothing major in there. They just were decent looking cards, good shape and everything. And he even admitted to me, he's like, I just bought this lot. So I guarantee you, he bought a bunch of those monster boxes and paid someone $200, and he's trying to get over on me. Yeah, you know what, Greg, I've had that issue too. Steve Al actually got a package from me a couple weeks back, and he said that the post office was holding it. So he went down there, and the post office said that he owed money for the package. And I'm like, Steve, that doesn't sound right at all. You know what I mean? Because if there's any discrepancies on any packages, they just bill me back, for any shipping errors or issues. So when Steve went there, Steve was like, okay, how much I owe? And the lady's like, oh, we made a mistake. You owe nothing. So it's like, come on, man. That's another thing that kind of ticks me off, too. Like, it seems like more and more, like, sometimes the post office tries to get over on, people. That's why I use Pirate Ship, Greg. Please use Pirate Ship. It's a very easy system. Even if you don't have a scale at home, you have a tape measure, you measure the box. You can adjust the weight. I always aim higher than lower. You can adjust. I'm real good with hand weights. You could tell between 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 pounds. If you're unsure, if you think it's something is like around like 4 pounds, just make it 5. If you make it 5 pounds, you know what I mean, and with the dimensions. But check out Pirate Ship. That's what we use, and I tell you what, we've never had a problem yet. So that's definitely where it's at. I definitely trust and like Pirate Ship a lot. It's one of the best shipping programs. Deafness 45 actually turned me on to the Pirate Ship. I was using stamps.com. Stamps.com, I think they overcharge, so. Oh, that's right. You shipped through eBay. Okay. Yeah. Well, honestly, sometimes eBay is off on their shipping prices. They're not always up to date. I shipped a while back. What did I ship? I'm trying to think. I sold an action figure, and I actually was contacted by the by eBay / the post office, and they had to charge me an extra $1.20. So it was no big deal. I didn't care. Well, maybe he was. I mean, you have to understand. Sometimes people these days they're not always on the up and up, and especially you have to watch when you're out there spending money. And that's how I felt the guy was today. I thought he was trying to get one over on me. But little does he know that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to cards. You know what I mean? I could look at cards and be like, okay, this is what it's probably going to be. And I go look at it, and there it is.
Yeah, and then he was looking at us all crazy when we threw prices back at him.
Yeah, I know a lot of post offices that don't take cards. There's a post office that I go to a lot. If I don't feel like using Pirate Ship, it's actually in my grocery store, and they're pretty fair. It's right inside there. I actually trust that post office over a normal post office, like locally. Just for some reason, I never had any issues there. My packages went out smoothly. I only had one issue one time. It's when I actually, when I was working in Bethlehem, I dropped off a couple packages, and one of my packages did not ship. They found it like a week later and then finally shipped it out. And they kept telling me that, oh, I don't know where it is. So that was the last time I used that post office in Bethlehem where I used to work. So, but like I said, the one over in the grocery store, I definitely like that. But like I said, it's Saturday. I'm not trying to let that guy bring me down. Even my boys were getting pissed off, and I could just see like they were about ready to walk out. And I'm not one to walk away from something like that. Like if I feel like I'm right, I'm standing my ground, But I just was shaking my head like, And then I even walked out. I was like, man, I can't believe the guy was walking away from money. You know what I mean? But hey, I guess he'd rather not. I mean, I guess he must be rich that he didn't need my money that day. So I'll never go back to that guy ever again. I will never step foot in the store because I have a funny feeling the next time I step foot in the store, I'm gonna knock him out. I mean, I really like. I wanted to like so bad, like, and he was just trying to like down talk me. And I'm like, this guy, like, if only he knew. Like, and he's like, I don't know. He kind of reminds me of the guy from The Simpsons, the comic book owner, just a little slimmer. You know what I mean? Just like, real, just, oh, God, man. And I'm like looking at him and like, and he's like just, I don't know, just standing his ground too. And I'm like, okay, this guy's trying to get some money out of my pockets, but it wasn't going to happen. I wasn't going to spend that kind of money. I went in there with a mindset, because he even asked me, he's like, what do you want to spend? I was like, all right, $60 on this, and maybe $100 in this, so maybe $160. I mean, he offered me $300, but didn't even come back and counter. It was like, okay, take it off for $150. So yeah, nice. Depending on where you ship full size helmets, though, Greg, that's actually a pretty decent deal. I normally can ship full size helmets depending on where it is in the United States for around nine to $12, give or take. Like Mike Ing last night. Mike Ing actually got the deal done for the Leighton Vander Esch, so that'll be going to Scott Everett. A lot of trading went on last night, a little crazy.
Yeah.
Rippin' Gypsy's now getting the Broncos helmet. See what else. That's it. Greg T, you're still getting your Deshaun Watson though. Okay, that's nice, Greg. So North Carolina to California, $7. That's not bad. That's decent. So you actually gave me a couple bucks off. Glad to hear that. Definitely glad to hear that. I mean, that's always a plus. Definitely when you look at things. To save money on any type of shipping these days is definitely worth it. Like I said, shipping can be expensive depending on what you ship too. It goes by the weight and the size of the box. I know I'm actually thinking about getting rid of. I have three baseball binders filled with 2019 Allen Ginter Topps Heritage, 2020 Allen Ginter, and I have some other stuff as well. I'm actually thinking about unloading it, but the only issue is trying to ship it. So I might be putting it in one big box and just trying to unload it into somebody. So we'll see what happens. I know a couple people there, Greg. You could DM me and I could send you their information and then we can go from there. I don't know what you're looking to get for the helmet. I could see what it goes for currently. I actually did not look it up last night. I know I looked up the Leighton Vander Esch, I think, when we were during live stream. Well, let me, Did you look it up? If it was a Clemson helmet, I could move it anywhere near me. Yeah, I understand. Okay, so that was the white auto. Let me check out the sold items. Not really seeing anything right now. Oh, there we go. Last one sold for $150. So, I mean, I would have to say ballpark around. If you want to give someone a break, like maybe like 130 to 150, give or take. I don't know what you'd be interested in. That's what I was seeing, about like 130, 150. No, I just seen it for 130 to 150. When's the last one? I just seen it. Where is it? Yeah, 11/15. It sold for 132. Yo, what's up, Scott? Yeah, about like 132, 150. That's the type of price range. I mean, there was another one that sold for 199 back on 11/4, but that was the red auto. So, yeah, 120. Yeah, so it's in that ballpark. So, you know, it all depends on who's actually interested in picking it up for you. So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. My arch enemy there is Scott Everett in the building. Alpha Fam says, what's up to you, Mr. Freddy Krueger? Remember, Scott, I'm going to send you a special gift in that helmet. I told Scott since he picked it up, I'm actually going to drop a deuce in there and ship it off to him. It's going to have some parting gifts. And the perfect thing, he's actually going out of town to go visit some family in L.A. for Thanksgiving. So that deuce is going to sit in there for a while and make that smell real good. Yeah, it is a cool helmet, though, Greg. It definitely is. I definitely like it myself. Not a Deshaun Watson fan, but it's a sick helmet. I like it. I like it a lot. So, you know. Scott, Freddy's not coming for me, bro. Don't you understand? Haven't you seen Freddy vs. Jason? He won. You do realize that? I know what happened at the end of the movie, but that don't mean nothing. He won, hands down, clearly. Why do you think they can't make a Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees movie? Because Michael Myers is afraid, you know? You can kill Michael Myers. We've seen it happen. Then they come out with another one, you know? You can't kill Jason. That man keeps coming back. People eat his hearts and turn into Jason, you know? So, but, yeah, so, fellas, we are down to only just 20 spots left in that Phoenix, that 2020 Phoenix. It's only $14.50 a spot. I tried to break it down, not try to make it too high end. I did have a 57 in division, but I lowered it in price. Scott Everett says because they don't want a silent movie. Yeah, he could. He definitely could get better. So maybe you should hold on to it. Like I said, it's a sick helmet. You know, it's not like I don't know. It's not like a Sam Darnold. So I mean, I think Deshaun Watson has a promising career ahead of him. He has one heck of an arm. He just needs he needs a coach there that can formulate that offense, get it clicking. I mean, he has good wide receivers. The running back is a little suspect right now, so you know, I mean, I guess they're trying to work that out. I just seen today that the yeah, I don't think so. I seen today that Jordan Howard is making his way back to the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah. He was signed to the practice squad. Nice. See, that's what I definitely like, man. That's what I definitely like. See, a deal worked out, and Mike Ging was able to get more Christmas presents thanks to Scott. You know, that's what I definitely like to see in the hobby. I know, Mike Ging, I know you weren't a Dallas fan, so I figured, you know, I kind of pushed the envelope with that a little bit. So I'm glad you guys worked out a deal last night. I like when that stuff goes down, and I definitely like that you guys let me know before I ship it out. All shipping will ship out tonight. You guys should have packages by Tuesday, Wednesday, the latest. All right, no problem, Devin, and you're welcome. Yeah, we dropped off Devin's autographed baseball today, so you're definitely welcome. It's been sitting here in the break studio for a while, and I told Brett, you know, we got to get it over there. I mean, he's actually been telling me too. We just been forgetting, so we do apologize for the lateness, but enjoy. It's a pretty epic baseball, so you have a good night, Devin. Take care. Yo, what's up, Dell? What's going on, my dude? Yeah, I know you sold the Sutton to Smash. It was definitely nice. Definitely nice. It was definitely a nice like exchange last night. After we got off the live stream, I talked to Scott Everett for like a little bit. Told him what was going down. Then Smash called me. I told Smash, gave Smash Scott's Twitter information. Then after I get off the phone with Smash, A couple minutes later, Scott Everett sends me or calls me. Smash is sending me a text, and I wake up this morning and I see the exchange between Mike Ging and Scott Everett. So it's definitely dope. Yeah. Hey, Dell, I hope you are feeling better, my man. I really do. Dell actually has been under the weather lately. He's been very sick, so I hope you're getting better. Hope you're drinking that vitamin C, my man. You know, you got to turn the stone on that. You know, just get better. That's all you can do. You know, and make sure you get my submissions to me. All right, I'm kind of waiting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so Dell's been feeling under the weather. You got to get better for you got Thanksgiving and you have Christmas right around the corner. So and you got kiddos. So well, that's good, man. That's good. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, they must be all those Tua cards that are making you feel all nice and warm. You still got my one Mahomes though, so I'm still waiting for you to send that to me. Just let me know whenever you're gonna ship that. You know. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know better than that. Actually, I wouldn't even want that because I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Like, what would I do with that? I mean, honestly, I would probably sell that to get more helmets or something. I don't know. Pete Alonso autograph bat. I don't know. Like me and the boys were talking today, right? Yeah, I know, Dale. I know. I kind of wish I was watching UFC. Scott, maybe you can give me the rundown.
Some good UFC on tonight.
Yeah, I heard it was a pretty good matchup. It's on the way. Yeah, okay. But like I was talking to the boys, you know, when we were talking about cards and stuff like that, like 101s and stuff, you know, it's nice to have, but it's so hard to let it go or to sell it as well. On one hand, it's the only card that was ever made. For two, you have such a high price margin on it that you want to get, you know, what you can get for it, and you can't comp it. You know what I mean? You would sacrifice other cute. No, honestly, I would not. I would actually, I probably would, I don't know. Probably get more memorabilia and stuff like that. Like, I've been eyeing this, all black Pete Alonso bat. I really want it. Add to the Break Studio. I don't have it, and, definitely want to add it to the studio. It's going to take a little bit for me to get it there, but, I mean, it's only $250, but you know what I mean. With Christmas right around the corner, I have to watch spending. I'm trying not to do any personal spending since I do have my boys to worry about. So, but yeah, it's definitely hard. Like okay, for instance, I have a 101 Danny Dimes, right? Dope card with the NY patch, and I like cards. Don't get me wrong, I do like cards. I'm just a different card collector than everybody else. I like to have like one or two autographs of one specific player. I'm always one to fear if you hold on to a card too long that the value will depreciate. So that's kind of what you have to take in that fold as well. So I'm kind of worried as that. With your Patrick Mahomes, you never have to worry. That card's definitely going to be worth bank. You know, there's just certain players that you just hold on to, like Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, like Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron, like, you know, anyone that's been established and that's a Hall of Fame player, like a Joe Montana and stuff like, you hold that. You know what I mean? You hold that unless you really don't need that, you know. But like players like that, you hold on to it. Now, let's just say, okay, like we were just talking about Deshaun Watson. Oh, you would? A GTI Golf? Nice. Would that have the turbo in it? The twin turbo? Because, what was that? I knew someone that had, yeah, I know that. No, I definitely know that, though. I definitely don't. I definitely don't look back. You know what I mean? I made the same mistake when I sold my Herbert for $200. If I would have held on to that a little bit longer, could have made more. But you know what? At that time, I just wasn't feeling it, and you know, just had to do what I had to do. You know, just like that LeBron, the cracked ice LeBron. I wasn't really feeling it. You know, I'm not a LeBron fan, so you know, I figured I'd just let it ride out and just, you know, be on its way with it. So that's where I'm at with that. Like I did say, guys, we have a pretty darn cheap Phoenix break up there right now, $14.50 a spot. It's a random team. We'll be breaking one hobby box of 2020 Phoenix. It's got 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card. Plus, look out for the Enfuego cards, which are through the roof right now. I was looking at an Enfuego Saquon Barkley, and definitely looks nice. The Enfuego Patrick Mahomes, even though it's not auto, it's definitely dope. It's definitely dope. Yeah. See, like Haskins, okay. So many people were high up on Dwayne Haskins, right? And his cards were hitting at the $300 mark there for a point in time. And now look at him. He's not even on the starting squad. He's on the practice squad. People can't even give his stuff away. I mean, they might be flipping it for like maybe $25, but a card back then, like a year ago, would be selling for like $300 easily. So yeah, I never bought into him neither. I never thought Dwayne Haskins was that guy. First of all, I knew he was drafted by Washington, and the way Washington plays, they never really can figure out the quarterback position.
Yeah.
If you guys look at their offense, they have decent quarterbacks, but they never could figure it out. Like once Kirk Cousins had them on the right track. And I mean, you know, I have nothing against Kirk Cousins. I think he's a decent quarterback. He's definitely proving his will with Minnesota. He has his ups and downs, but like just like all other quarterbacks. But I really think they lost their touch there, and they've never had, they just can never figure it out. I think what was the last time they had who was it, Jason Campbell? I think actually the last time they actually had something figured out there. But like that's always been Washington's issue. Washington always has a quarterback issue. With a lot of teams have that issue. They just can never figure out a quarterback. The Bears were rolling there for a little bit, and now they can't figure out what to do there. Jacksonville, they thought they had the answer with Gardner Minshew. Decent quarterback. He had one heck of a year last year. This year, I understand he's been injured. Philadelphia Eagles, I think it's time for them to bench Wentz and put in Jalen Hurts. I think Wentz is done. I think Wentz should move on. I've been saying that for years now. I said that last year. They got rid of Foles, and they shouldn't have got rid of Foles. They should have got rid of Wentz. So, well, I don't know about that. I mean, Alex Smith, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say about Alex Smith. Alex Smith, I think, lost a lot when he got injured. The fear of getting hit again, the fear of going out on injury again. I think that pretty much shocked him. Scott, as far as your Dallas comment, they really haven't had anyone great since Aikman. Dak Prescott was having a heck of a year. Like, I mean, fantasy-wise, that dude was killing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
MVP.
Yeah, throwing over 400 yards a game, like just murdering people. But once again, he was in an offensive system that, gave the option to run. And the way he ran with the ball kind of scared me at times. I don't know if you guys ever see him, but he kind of like gallops when he ran. He wasn't really running, he was like galloping. And I think that's one of the main reasons why he got injured. Same thing happened to Kyle Allen. If you guys watch the Washington football team versus the Giants, Kyle Allen tried to run out of the pocket, but he was galloping, and the Giants came in and got him. So I don't know. It's tough to say, but like getting back to, like I said, Dwayne Haskins, he's just, I don't know. He's in the wrong system. He was drafted by the wrong team. I don't know where he could actually fit in with his style of play. Maybe he be like a really good fit in Atlanta. Atlanta needs a strong arm quarterback. They have a decent line, they have a better line than Washington, so I definitely think that he could do good there. No, the Giants aren't dirty. They're not dirty. You're just sad. Don't be salty. Just happens. I mean, you guys seen it. Dallas, when they were running their offense, they have weapons. They have Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper, and you have Zeke coming out of the backfield, and you had those 4 players on the field running to do routes, and Dak Prescott takes it upon himself to gallop out of the pocket and try to go for the first down. Now, if he would have never done that, who's to say he wouldn't have got injured on the next play or the play after that? I mean, everything happens for a reason, clearly. As far as Dallas is concerned, I don't know if they're going to sign Dak again. Yeah, that's true. Dirty like you're smelly. Oh, my God. No, you're taking shots at me. I got it now. It's okay there, Scott. No, I wouldn't say that, Greg. I would have to totally disagree with you on that. It's not all about his accuracy. It's that offensive scheme that Washington runs. They run this scheme. You guys have I pretty much depict their offense. They run this scheme where it's like a play action scheme, especially if you have a mobile quarterback. They're doing a lot of play action, a lot of funky plays, and they're not really getting the ball out as fast as they can. They actually had Dwayne Haskins because he had such a heck of an arm, and they had Terry McLaurin on the outside. They were waiting for Scary Terry to get open for Dwayne Haskins to rifle that ball. If you watch Dwayne Haskins when he was at Ohio State, he threw a lot of deep balls. He had a lot of great wide receivers, but he also had a lot of under routes that were his safety valves. Washington does not do safety valve routes. Their only safety valve is their tight end, and if their tight end is covered up, they're not getting to it. They finally just changed it now after, Dwayne Haskins didn't work out. Kyle Allen went down. Even Alex Smith was out for like a little bit. Now they're starting to do the safety valve to the running back, which is decent, so. Yeah, I know. No homo. Yeah, whatever, bro. Scott always taking those shots, man. Always taking those shots. Just remember, I can't wait till you get this helmet, man, because it's going to smell right. I'm gonna take a piss in it too. Screw that. You're gonna get a lid that you're not gonna want. And you know what? I'm gonna autograph it too over Leighton Vander Esch's autograph. Keep that up. We're gonna all sign it. And I'm also gonna send you yellow snow packed fresh. You think Scott will like yellow snow packed fresh like a snow cone?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, definitely not. So, but like I said, guys, Gold Rush 2020 autograph mini helmet dual rip Series 3 break number 5. It's our last one in the break. We are down to 7 on that. It's only $30 a spot. We have 7 spots available. 2020 Phoenix football. We are sitting at 20. Only $14.50 a spot. I kind of thought it was actually going to move out a lot faster from last night to today. Like I said, I can't predict what goes on in the hobby world. All I could do is just tweet things out. But I definitely thought we'd get a couple more spots grabbed on that. We still are sitting at our full-size helmet. We got 10 spots left in that bad boy. As far as schedule goes for next week, I talked over with Brett. We are probably going to jump on Friday and Saturday again. We'll definitely let you guys know in chat, but it looks like Friday and Saturday are a go. Right, Brett? Is that what we came up with?
Yeah.
So because we're going to do our Thanksgiving thing on Thursday like you guys will be doing. And then Friday, try to do a little bit of Black Friday shopping. See what we can do. See what stores are going to be available and stuff. I know Walmart's doing their Black Friday Wednesday, so. But, I say Phoenix, Greg. I really want to rip Phoenix. I mean, 20 spots. I mean, I understand that's high, but I mean, if we can get it close, maybe we could do some minis or something like that. We just gotta get a couple more people in chat. I don't know where Mr. Edwards is, Val, Brian Dub. Normally they like to jump in on stuff like that. $14.50 a spot though is not bad. I'm actually gonna step away. I'm gonna have one of the boys jump over here and chit chat a little bit. Which one do you want to go over? I'm actually going to refresh my coffee a little bit. So maybe you could show what we got out of the Pokemon box today.
Okay.
So Andrew's gonna do a little bit of show and tell out of the Darkness Ascend. There you go. You can actually why don't you go through this stack right there. That's your main important stack, so you can sit in front of that. Just make sure you hold the cards up to the camera.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me move this real quick.
I'll be right back in.
Oh, great. I'll be all alone. That's awesome.
Mm.
Alright. So, in this box, like what we got is we got a couple, like what do you call it? Like shinies, right?
They're the foils.
Yeah, like foils. So we got a lot of them. I'll show you guys that then. But I'm gonna start with the V's and V Maxes first. Now I'm not really good with Pokemon names, but I'm just gonna show the cards. Why not? So this is the first one. I don't know if you guys can see that well. I mean, it looks pretty sick. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, they're just normal Pokemon. There's the next one. I pulled a lot out, and my dad and Brett were getting a little mad because they're like, share some with us, come on. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like the cards that's like fully art instead of like without the border, like this one right here. It's like full art. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm not really looking at chat right now, so hold up. If you guys are typing, I don't know. Then we got that. We look at chat real quick. It's alright, Greg. Alright, so then we got a lot of foils here, so I'm gonna just need to break some of it up. It's a pretty big stack. So then we got that. I don't know if I could show like the shiny stuff of it, but it's okay. Yeah, when I was like a little kid, kinda, like I'm still a kid, but like when I was smaller, I used to have this really big Pokemon collection, like huge Pokemon collection. And then we got rid of it, not really knowing on how big it's gonna get. So yeah. Right, you want to say anything, or you just gonna be quiet?
I'm updating our site right now, actually.
Alright.
I had to go make some more coffee. It's a little chilly in here at times.
Oh, it's very cold. Very, very cold.
Coffee usually want to do it fast.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking about making hot chocolate.
Yeah,
but...
Andrew was definitely the lucky one today with the Pokemon. He seemed to get like all the good stuff today.
Yeah, I was saying, you know, the cards missed me. They did. I haven't done Pokemon in like forever. But this box was fun. I mean, you guys should let us know if we should start like breaking Pokemon.
I don't know about all of that.
I mean, I don't know
It
though.
was definitely a lot of fun though to open. It's definitely at a nicer price point than most of your
like
sports cards.
yeah.
You're not really having to chase that auto all the time. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie on that, but
And there's like a chance to where you can get like multiple. Like in this box that we got about like how many? Hold up, let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 V's and VXs out of this box, and supposedly like what people have been getting is like 2, and we got a lot. So it's not like normal football boxes and baseball boxes and all sport boxes where you're like getting 2 autographs per box. You're actually getting good stuff.
It was also pretty cool, like not knowing what you're about to get. Like I know, like a lot of your sports hobby boxes, you know, you know what you're getting, and that was definitely fun.
Yep. I mean, I always liked Pokemon. I mean, I never played the game of it. I mean, we did it once, but it was just me, Brett, my dad. But I mean, it's really about it. I mean, I didn't really understand it at all, but yeah, I'm not really watching chat right now. I'm gonna try my best doing both. So hold up. 3, 4, lock the door. I'm a huge Phoenix fan. Buy sports. Looks like the move. Sorry, I'm not a huge fan. I have a bunch of older Pokemon cards somewhere at parents' house. Next, Magic cards. Yeah, so Scott Everett, my dad had a huge Magic card collection and would always play with his friends out in the basement, and that was just crazy. I remember just walking down the steps and I just hear them playing Magic, and it's like, oh my god. I don't understand the game of all like these cards and stuff like that. I just like the collection and like the artwork of it. I feel like the artwork's getting better and better. What do you think, Brett?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know too much about. I mean, you pretty much got me onto the Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm a huge fan of it or anything like that. They're just cool cards, and the chance of hitting something pretty rare is pretty dope as well. The new Charizards that are in.
Oh my god, yeah.
These products. I mean, like I said, not a huge Pokemon fan or anything like that, but to hit something like that would be pretty awesome. And yeah, it's just I don't know, it's just a fun thing to rip here and there, I guess.
Yeah.
And obviously with all the craze going on right now over it, it's
yeah.
Makes it a little more interesting as well. Some higher value stuff.
Yeah.
In there nowadays.
But yep. These guys have cards played together. I still have my I saw them Jumpman LeBron from said the guy paid $8 like spot. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys these cards again, and hopefully I don't know what to talk about then. There's that. That card's pretty sick. So, I was telling them on how mad you guys were getting, because I kept taking all of them from you guys.
What's that?
All the V's and V Maxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, because when I heard, like, there's V's and V Maxes, and I was like, what happened to EXs? That's what I miss. I was like, oh, man. Like, all this new, I don't know. But yep, there's that. Anything else?
No, we also rip open some Don Russ blasters today too.
Yeah.
Nothing too major out of them. Quite a bit some cool rated rookies and two of those. I think there was the Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas
it was
cards in there too.
holiday sweater cards.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. All right, Dad. Here you go.
Alright, thanks, guys. Jenko jeans. Jenko jeans were the highlight of the '90s. I remember Jenko jeans going to raves and stuff of that nature. Definitely interested. Pogs, I never got into Pogs there, Greg. Wasn't a Pog guy. I seen them. I know a lot of people that were into them. Just wasn't a big fan of them. I don't know. I just never really liked it.
I'll be right back.
Never really liked it. It wasn't anything up my alley. I really didn't really understand it to begin with, so I guess that's why I never really enjoyed it. I was trying to figure out what kind of filler we could do on the Phoenix. We could do 10 spots at $29 a spot. Everyone could get a spot, but I would have to break it down on where it would be to make it even interesting. But we don't even have enough people in chat to even get that to roll. I would need a couple more people in chat currently to do that. So. Yeah, actually, we did. He's talking about the holiday. It actually surprised me. Let me see if I can find them real quick. They're actually pretty dope. I actually liked them.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised when they ripped them. You know, it was a fun little rip for these guys. Let me show you. So the first one was Julian Okawara. It's got like a Christmassy feel. It's like red and green foil with the blue. It's not bad. And then we also pulled a Tommy Stevens. Both are rookies. Definitely dope. I mean, I definitely think they're pretty nice cards. I don't like the back of the optics, though, because for the simple fact that they have, they look like the Donruss baseball, you know, with the green backs and stuff. But yeah, they definitely snuck those in. I didn't even expect those to come through. But definitely a nice card, nice looking card, you know. And then they also got, let's see, in the blasters, they come with rookie sweaters. So they got, which the rookie sweaters was not that bad. They got a Jalen Rieger and a Joshua Kelly. So he looks like he's like Debo from freaking The Next Friday. I mean, like, look at that face. Like stone cold, like what the heck? But it's nice 2-color sweater. And then you also have the 2-color of the Joshua Kelly. Yeah, so it's definitely pretty cool. Nothing like I thought it for sure. I've seen ones. There's ones with actually Santa hats. Did you guys see those?
Yeah.
The Santa hat ones. Those are actually the special ones to get. But in all, it wasn't bad. They did pull. I don't know if they told you. Let me see if I can find it real quick. They pulled that monster. That's about it. They did pull this bad boy. Yeah, his eyes are so far apart. Yeah, they did pull a Justin Herbert, though. Red rookie. Let me see if I get this straight in the top loader there. Good old Justin Herbert. Pretty well centered, too, so that was a pretty good score. Yeah, probably. He probably is mad that, you know, they put him in that hat. But still a fun little rip for the guys. Brett said he wanted to get a couple of them, so we picked up 2 along with the Pokemon. So, you know, we came back and they ripped that, so it was definitely decent. Thanks a lot again, Scott Everett, for the grab on the full size. So we're down to 8 on that now, currently. Just update the spreadsheets. I was thinking about what I could possibly do as far as a filler for the Phoenix. And, Greg, I know you said that you're not a fan of Phoenix, but I tell you what, there has been some fire out of that Phoenix. Some pretty dope fire, actually. That is where my 101 came from, my Danny Dimes. So there are some pretty dope 101s in that product as well. But I know it's not for everybody. Like I said, it's to each his own, I guess. So, but it's definitely a decent product. I like it better than Illusions. Illusions, I'm not a fan of. I mean, I like the clear cards in that, but that's about it. You know, you're still having your hit mark on that as well. So, Philly hates Santa. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Scott still wants his triplets helmets. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's in the next full size. Last night, that was a pretty dope helmet. Leighton Vander Esch Speed Rep.
Yeah.
Definitely nice. I know it's a Cowboys helmet.
Yeah. Besides the fact of it.
Yeah, but it's still, like, full size helmets to me, like, they're super sick. I mean, the minis are nice too. The minis are easy to store and display. I know full size, you know, you kind of have to get a case for 'em and stuff. But to have a full size and to look at a full size, it's just, you know what I mean? You're just like, wow. You know what I mean? It's big. And I know Scott has a huge collection now. We were talking last night actually on what helmets he does have. I sold him my Dion. Okay. It would be funny if Philly did have Santa cards because of the snowball fight. Yeah. You know, actually, they should do, like, you know how Topps does, like, those special cards? Panini should do something like that. Like, a Santa card for, like, Philly. You know what I mean? Like, it should be, like, a rare card, like the Polar Bear card, or,
Yeah.
you know, or, like, a variation from Topps.
Like variations.
Yeah, they should have something like that. Like, that would be something cool, you know, just to throw into the mix, because a lot of times, like, in these products,
They seem to look very similar at times.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
like what they include in them, you know. what I mean?
Exactly. Now watch him pull the Montana and Clark, and we'll need to talk to him again. Yeah, probably. I got you, Greg. Hey, listen, I'm trying to put my feelers out there. I'm trying to see what I could do as far as moving this Phoenix along. 20 spots. I don't even know what I could even do on that. We could do a mini filler, 10 spots at $29, and I would have to break it down. Pop spot gets 5 spots and work its way down. But like I said, we only have a couple people in chat. It's not like we had a bunch last night. Yo, Santa Kaboom would be yo.
Oh my
Man,
God, yeah.
that brings me back to my 1990 Pro Set, okay? I picked up a box. Actually, Deafness got me a box of 1990 Pro Set Series 2, okay? I remember this as a kid ripping it. And I pulled the Santa card, and I was telling the boys about it. So Deafness got me a box. It's only $30 a box, you know. There's nothing high-end value in there. You got Emmitt Smith rookie card that, if centered right and graded right, it's like $120. So we got a box, and I was hoping to pull the Santa card. Well, didn't pull the Santa card, but I pulled the Ultra Pro card. In that product, you had the Walton, was the Walter Payton? Walter Payton might have been either 91 Pro Set or 89 Pro Set, but I just like funky cards like that. Like a funky card, just put like a funky card like in a product. You know what I mean?
Santa downtown would be pretty cool too.
I would like to Santa downtown.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
sick.
All right, here we go. This is Scott's list. He has a Dion and Aikman at DeMarcus Square and Leighton Vander Esch, and an ASU helmet signed during the 2014 spring game.
Wow.
You mean Arizona, right? You don't mean Arizona State. You meant Arizona, right? Scott's a big Arizona fan. Huge Arizona fan. Not Arizona State, Arizona, right, Scott? Go Wildcats. I'm just kidding. He hates Arizona. He's a big Sun Devil fan, a.k.a. the name, Sun Devil Everett. Yeah, I would love to see a Santa downtown. That'd be so sick. I'd be happy to see that. Greg, you should actually start your own downtowns. Called Greg's Downtowns. And like have like the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, who else could we have on there?
Tooth Fairy.
I'm about to fly to PA. Come on, Scott. Bring her on down there, boy. Who else could we have? We got a leprechaun for St. Patty's Day. Turkey, I guess, for Thanksgiving. Halloween, I guess you would have to do a jack-o'-lantern or something.
Yeah.
You know, or a witch. You know. But that'd be pretty sick. I like those downtown cards. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
Like, just the artwork. Because, like, the artwork, they add, like, funky elements to a star and turn it into, like, a cartoon aspect. But, like the Kyler Murray looked sick with the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My favorite part about them is just how they tie in like the city too into it. It's just like really
Well, just
dope.
like Scott Everett has the downtown polar bear card that he said he was going to send me. I'm still waiting on that. That's been a couple weeks now, so I don't know. Can I get a Moses Kaboom? Moses, okay. I don't know. I don't know there. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what we could do as far as that. Clearly, if we would do a mini filler on the Phoenix, it would be 10 spots at 29. I would probably have to break it down, so that'd be 20 spots left. So we'd have to go down to the top and break it down. Like spot 1 would get, what, 8 spots, and work our way down from that. You know, that would be the only... I mean, all spots would get a spot, clearly. But I guess it would all depend on a position of that. 4th of July above Uncle Sam downtown would be dope. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You'd have to have the American flag in there pretty big, though. Let me see. I'm trying to break this down real quick. Let me see what I could do with that. But like I said, it all depends on who we all have in chat. I would have to fill 10 spots at $29 a spot. And I don't know if we could do that or not. But let me work some numbers out here. Let me see what we could do here. So if we do spot 1 gets 8, spot 2 would get 5. Nah, we couldn't do that. We have to do spot 1 gets 5, spot 2 gets 4, so that's 9. 3 would get 3. Looking at 12 right there. I only have 8 left, and I got 7 spots left. Spot 4 would get 2, and then the rest would go down the line. I couldn't do that neither. It doesn't seem right. Like 5 through 10 would only get 1 spot, you know. But whoever gets spot 1 would get 5 spots, so it would definitely be worth it. Spot 2 would get 4, spot 3 would get 3, spot 4 would get 2, and 5 through 10 would get 1. What do you think about that? Or do you think I should break it down the other way? You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to see. Maybe I could do spot 1 gets. No, I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense, definitely. That, what? Moses downtown would be crazy, splitting the Red Sea. Don't forget the burning bush. That's just weed. A Snoop Dogg downtown. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick, too. Yeah, let me see. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, so pretty much you would actually be gunning for spot 1, 2, or 3. I mean, we could do it if you guys would be interested. Just make sure the math is right here. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so we could easily do a filler on the Phoenix. How I would break it down, it'd be $29 a spot. It'd only be 10 spots. Every spot would get something. But how it would break down, spot 1 would get 5 spots. Spot 2 would get 4. Spot 3 would get 3 spots. Spot 4 would get 2. And then 5 through 10 would only get 1 spot. So you're clearly looking at spot, I don't know, 1, 2, and 3 are your money spots. And then the rest of the spots would just get 1. That's what we could do if you guys would be interested in that. But like I said, I would have to get a lot of traffic in here right now. I know Jason Edwards is probably working. Brian Dubb was on a phone call last night. Val normally I don't know what Val's doing tonight. Rizal's probably going off to work. So that's where we're at right now. I don't know. That would probably be the best I could do to move it. So at $29 a spot, and that's a high end filler right there. You know, it's not even on the cheap end. I don't know what else we could do on that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I probably would just have to leave it alone if not. But like I said, I mean, the Phoenix do have some sick cards in it. I know currently right now the Burrows, the Tuas, and the Justin Herbert rookie cards are going through the roof. It's not like Phoenix products of past years. A lot of the products this year and this time around are decently priced. Like, because of the cost of the product itself, you don't really see like low end rookie cards. You know,
Yeah.
if you try to go buy like a low end Joe Burrow, good luck on that. I mean, you might be able to find a couple. You know, you might be able to snipe some. Me and Brett, we're talking. We are probably bringing back Mosaic next week, so be on the lookout for that. We just got to figure out the break, but we're definitely going to bring back some more Mosaic. I definitely like Mosaic. That was such a fun rip. I was trying to find some more absolute retail just for the Kaboom cards, but I couldn't find any. But we would probably incorporate that into the break too. But that's if we could find any. If we can't, it's no big deal. But we'll probably add some Mosaic next week as well. Hopefully, we'll have to just wait and see how things go. Norlands Noel to the Knicks. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I mean, since we got Dwight Howard, I guess we didn't need Norlands Noel. So that's definitely a relief on my shoulder. Until all of a sudden I hear Jahlil Okafor going back to the Sixers. I'm like, no. No. They were already talking about Dwight Howard being a cancer this morning on Good Morning Philadelphia. I was watching that a little bit, and so I don't know. I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens with that guy? It just, you know, he really needs to understand that he needs to grow up and get a set of pants on there and you know, be a man, be like how he was when he was in Orlando. He was a monster when he played for Orlando, like really was. And like he just, I don't know, like players, like they just get like weird. Like I just don't get it. I know I was watching I know Trevor Ariza went to the Mavericks. A lot of people say he's old, but still Trevor Ariza. I think I mean the guy can ball. I've seen some other things floating around too. I know the Golden State Warriors are trying to get some firepower added to their offense since Klay Thompson's going to be done for the year again. You know, I know they kind of wish they would have traded him when they had the chance to. You know, because of injury problems with him. I don't know if he'll ever be the same again. I mean, what, ACL last year, ACL again this year. You know, so we'll have to wait and see with that. Yeah, I know Scotty wasn't a cancer, but he didn't play that much neither. So I mean, but then again, what do you expect when you have Anthony Davis there? When you have AD there, like it's kind of tough, you know.
Yeah.
But you know.
Did you see how much the Hornets paid Hayward, Gordon Hayward?
Oh, the Hornets got Hayward?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Did you see that?
You can't guess how much that contract was though.
How much?
120 mil.
Wow.
For Gordon Hayward.
So Brett just told me Gordon Hayward signed a contract with the Golden State, the Charlotte Hornets for 120 mil. How many years is that?
Let me go into
it. Greg, there's 7 left in the mini, my man.
It's a 4-year deal.
Greg, if you buy some spots in the Phoenix, depending on how many spots you buy, it might help the filler out a little bit if we were to run a filler. I know there's 20 spots left in the Phoenix, but I'm telling you what. Oh, so he's getting 30 mil a year. Yeah, there's 7 left in the mini. Greg, we just released that. That was just released last night.
Yeah.
After the one that ripped, and we got 8 left in the full size. But like I said, if you want to purchase some Phoenix spots, we can see what we can do with that. If you want to work out a deal, you could just DM me, and we can go from there. And that might help out the mini, since we do have 20 spots left. It might lessen the mini fill a little bit, but it was also going to shortchange some spots as well too. So, because I would be giving away 20, so depending on how much you would buy, it would actually kind of change things up. You know, so. Oh, and tonight, speaking of, you know, how the world's going, so my girl ordered food from this place called Jack Slice. It's on a golf course. So I went there, and it's like a sports bar / Italian restaurant, like on the golf course. So I went there, and as soon as I got to the door, no one was wearing masks in there, and that place was deep. I mean, so deep, it was like asshole to elbows, and it was just like, oh my god. Trying to get my food, it was crazy. And and I called my girl when I left. I was like, wow, no one was wearing a mask in there. And like, she's like, well, did you wear yours? I was like, yeah, I did. But I just think it's crazy, man, that people show no regard to what we're going through as a nation. You know what I mean?
Especially here in PA right now.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
it's just nuts. Yeah, we could. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. We definitely could do something like that, Greg, but I don't even know if that would even work. Dang, if there were 6 spots, we could do a 10 spot filler, 29 a spot, top 4 gets 5 teams in Phoenix, and the other 6 gets a mini helmet spot. Yeah, that math doesn't work out. That math does not work out there, Greg. It would definitely be a lot different than that. We'd have to work something out on that. If there were 6 spots left in the mini helmet, I could definitely run a filler on the mini. But like I said, I mean, it all depends. I mean, we have to take into fact how many people are in chat. I don't know. My chat viewer, for some reason on YouTube, chat viewer is not always updated, so it doesn't, like, my viewers right now, it shows me that I have 1 viewer, and I know there's not 1 viewer right now. So how many are you showing?
Mine says 6, but it says that 2 are watching. I don't know. It's always off. It's not always.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Greg, if you want to grab some spots in Phoenix, you can. And then we can see where we're at with that. We're at 20 right now. I kind of have to watch them giving away spots right now. I kind of want to hold that back for, our big Christmas party event.
Getting some things together for that.
Yeah, so I want to grab some things for that. So I don't want to give away break spots too early. Since our Christmas party, I see 6.
Yeah, I tend to see YouTube usually they double the amount that's actually in chat. Usually that's what I tend to see.
Yeah, but I'm only seeing 1, like, currently, like, on my OBS my OBS feed, like, now I'm showing 3. So
yeah.
But like I said, it's, to run a filler on the Phoenix with 6 in chat, it'd be kind of hard. No, Greg, he's talking about in chat. He's talking about how many people are in chat currently right now. That's what we're looking at. I know, like I said, I would hit up Ryan Dubb, but I know he's been kind of in Discord, he was kind of disappointed with prices in the hobby right now because of the price on Prism, which is ridiculous. But I mean, hey, that's what prices are going to be. Especially, I mean, if you guys think Prism and Select prices are going to be bad, wait till you guys see National Treasures and Flawless. Those prices are probably going to be very untouchable, no matter what. And whoever gets those products, we definitely will not be touching those products because the simple fact, one, we don't have the traffic to grab those products. I mean, we do have the cash flow to probably get it, but to have the flow, the chat flow, it just wouldn't be worth it to us. But wait till you see how much teams are going to be in those. I guarantee you they're not going to be cheap. They never are. You know what I mean? Yeah, 1K Prism. Well, no. That's not even. That's what you might get it for. I mean, at that point, you have to think about it. How many hands did they actually touch and then go through? I guarantee you, we're gonna have the Dolphins, the Chargers, and the Bengals. They're at least gonna be, for a case break of Prism, they're at least gonna be over $1,000. They have to be. Just to cover product, you know what I mean? So it's gonna have to be over like $1,000. So, and who knows what the other teams are gonna be like. So I mean, yeah, good luck with that. Because, like I said, I mean, I understand, I don't understand the price. I really don't. I don't know what makes them think things should be that high. I don't know if it's because of the demand, but it's not like, I don't know where they're getting their pricing from. Like, why does pricing have to change? And the only thing I can think of is lack of production, and that they only have a short supply. But from what I heard about from Phoenix, there's not a short supply. I heard the print run ran pretty big. So, yeah, 100 spot filler for the big teams and flawless. Yeah, good luck on that. And I guarantee you it's going to be $10 a spot. You know what I mean? If not more. I mean, who knows? But, you know, that's one product that we will not be touching flawless. I love flawless. Don't get me wrong. I love the product. I like National Treasures, but I think if anything, I'll stick to Select. I like Select. Select is a very clean card, and I like the color variations in it. It's like a mix between Prism and Optic, with your color variations and stuff. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Oh, you got that right. Prism retail is going to be through the roof. You thought Prism retail basketball was bad? Wait till you see Prism football. People are actually going to be hawking Targets and Walmarts. They're going to probably sleep in stores just to grab the product. You know what I mean? And I'm like, there'll be lines. There's going to be lines to get the product. Now, supposedly, Prism drops December 2nd in stores. That's when retail hits. I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's what I heard. So, we'll have to wait and see on that. It'll be kind of a scary situation, though, to tell you. I mean, because it's bad enough with retail product. You know what I mean? It's so bad. It's like the Walmart that I go to. It's so disgusting. I don't even look. There's nothing there. I mean, there is nothing. I mean, they even take like Pog cards or whatever cards they are, like Fortnite cards. That's wiped out. Everything is gone. They just leave all the empty boxes. I know whoever fills that at Walmart must be so pissed every time they gotta fill that thing. You know what I mean? Because it looks like they don't fill anything. So that's definitely a crazy scenario. Yeah. I don't know. I definitely don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Let me see if I can group this together here. Trying to figure out what kind of deal I can do. It's not really nothing I can do at this point. 72. I couldn't even take it down to 70. Yeah. They should. They really should limit cards. But then again, how are you going to control that? Like for me, for instance, if I went in the store, Target, and they were limiting cards, and I found that out, and I took Brett and Andrew in with me, well, I just give them all cash. There's 3 purchases right there. So if we are limited to, yeah, like I mean, I can go in there with like a squad. I can get my neighbor to go with us. My girl's cousin down the street, her husband, my girl. A couple of people across the street. Like I can get a squad.
Babies count.
Yeah. I mean, we just get a squad and just head over there. So I mean, there's no way gonna be around that. The only way they're gonna get around that is either if they lock it up, kind of like they do with video games, where they lock it up and then you have to go up and ask. But even that might become repetitive because you might have a long line. Or I've seen that some places they were doing vending machines. They were putting product in vending machines, packs and blasters and stuff. That's one thing I think that could help eliminate the buying out, except for you're going to have a long line at a vending machine. And then the vending machine jams and, so. But I did see some places have vending machines with cards in it. That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Now, when the cards drop, though,
well, they're like in this sealed I don't know, like little box, like a cheap
little plastic thing. Around.
Yeah, like a little plastic box that once it hits the bottom, it doesn't damage the cards. Yeah, I know, Greg. I know that's how that is, man. It is definitely crazy when it comes to butt paper and their good old waters. You know, not a fan of that neither. I mean, I think that's kind of crazy when it comes down to limiting things. But then again, you would have someone go in there and buying it all and try to flip it. You know, so definitely not a fan of that. Don't like flipper. Like I was talking to keep the boxes with the alcohol and tobacco sections. Might as well put them in the firearm section then. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. They got to change something because even like when we go to the Target, man, there's like nothing there. There's nothing. I mean, you have Pokemon and like that's inundated. I mean, there's a bunch of that, but I mean, sports cards, there's nothing. There used to be sports cards. They had it up by the register, and then they moved it to the toy aisle. But now, since they revamped the toy aisle, I can't find them anywhere. Like I don't see it anywhere. Is that where it is at your Target? Is it in like a toy aisle or by the toy aisle?
No, it's all on the back wall of electronics, or at the end of electronics.
Oh, okay.
And that's where everything is.
Pokemon and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports and then Pokemon.
Yeah, got it. The thing about retail is making me mad is LCS buying up the resale and resell. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's another thing too. I see that all the time. I see LCS is buying up retail all the time. All the time. You know, but you can't blame them though. You really can't. If they're able to grab the product and to sell the product in their stores, it's just more revenue that they don't have to pay to, you know, the wholesaler or the car dealer. That's something that they bought scot-free, and they can mark it up a little bit, you know, to earn a buck. For instance, what did we pay for those blasters?
I think 35.
Yeah, $35 for those Dunruss holiday blasters. Now I know for a fact that the guy that we got these from went to a Target or a Walmart and grabbed them. I know for a fact he did. You know, he paid $22 for them, and then he turned around and flipped them for $35. So I don't know if that's the current market price on those. I just thought, you know, the boys wanted to rip something, and you get a bunch of packs in there. How many packs were in there, guys?
I'm not sure. There's quite a few though.
Let me see here.
For those blasters that
You get 11 packs in the box, and it's 8 cards per pack. So it's not a bad rip. I mean, it is Dunruss, you know. Yet, mind you, it is Dunruss, so it's, you know, it's not that bad of a product, you know, but, you know, who's to say? But like I said, for that amount, and then you also get 11 rated rookies or rookies in there. And then plus one Blaster exclusive, you get an Optic rookie or rated rookie preview. So, I definitely enjoy that. Andrew's making videos and stuff like that on his phone now. Going crazy. Adding Snap or something. I don't know what you're doing.
Playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, God. Now he's playing Pokemon Go. Jesus. Yeah, so guys, that's where we're sitting at. I would like to do the filler on the Phoenix, but I don't know. I mean, we don't have that many in chat to even to get it to fill. So, and I definitely thought it would kind of fill. I'm kind of interested to see even if we would get any Enfuegos in this. Like I said, I mean, I understand a lot of people, you know, they have certain products and stuff. I mean, look at the dude on the box. I mean, that clears shows you that it's the #1 product, right, Scott Everett? But no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so you know, you can look for these random inserted cards. You have the base and silver color bursts. You have the red, pink, and teal, purple, orange, yellow, fire, and the ice blue. You could also have ice green, black, gold, numbered, $2.99 to 1. You have printing plates in this. You have the silver color burst. You have a bunch of different rookie autographs. You have pink, orange, blue, green, black, gold. You know, RPS rookies. You also got to look out for NFL laundry tags and NFL shields and Super Prime numbered. So, yeah, there's a bunch in here. You also got triple patch autographs. But one of the most amazing cards that I've seen out of this is the the Enfuego cards. So I'm trying to see. There we go. Enfuego. Okay, so we have the Enfuego, Regeneration, Phenomenation, Star Sign, Rising Star signatures. On average, non-base parallels are all included, approximately one in every pack. So you have the chance of getting some nice inserts in this. Like I said, those Enfuegos are pretty fire. I've seen the Saquon Barkley, and I've also seen the Patrick Mahomes. So it's definitely a decent product. Yeah, like, I mean, it even says right here on the side, look for the ultra rare inserts in Fuego, Regeneration, and Phenocation. So, but yeah, it's 5 cards per pack, 12 cards per box, and you're guaranteed 2 autographs and 1 mem card. So, definitely going to be a nice little exciting rip. Just got to fill the bad boy to get it going. So, and then we will be moving on to a newer product. Like I said, we'll be getting into some more Mosaic. I actually was talking to Brett about getting baseball bat here or there. Probably going to wait for baseball season to kick off before we get any more baseball. Baseball's kind of dying down right now. Basketball, definitely. Except for, I don't know how basketball is going to do this year because of the rookie class. There's not a lot of hype around the rookies that came out. Like, it wasn't like last year with the Ja and the Zion, Tyler Hero. But you never know. I mean, certain rookies could have a standout year, and then everyone's trying to grab those rookies. So, but I think one of the biggest products that rookies do really well, 3 products stick into my mind would be Prism, Mosaic, and Select. Those are like the top tier basketball products I've seen. I mean, I know National Treasures are pretty decent too, but playoff, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. There's Greg. We'll have to wait and see on that. But as far as product goes, I'm definitely interested in next year's NFL draft class. That's going to be some high-end product there.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, the quarterbacks that are just coming out of that, Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence, man. So I think the Jets are going to be high-end again. High-end again, just like with the Sam Darnold craze. Even though that Trevor Lawrence said that he does not want to go to the Jets. He made it clear he does not want to be a part of the Jets. So we're going to see how that works out. It could be like another Eli Manning scenario. He did not want to play for the Chargers. So we'll have to wait and see with that. Maybe the Giants will pick up Fields. Who knows? And maybe Danny Dimes turns that season around and we win the division. Who knows? 2020 playoff. Let me check that out. I actually didn't research it, but let me look into it. 2020 playoff. Brett, have you looked at any 2020 playoff? Because I know I haven't.
No, I have not.
Playoff football. Alright. I'm not getting any pictures here. Hold on. Jesus, now it's giving me 2020 playoffs. Let me see here. Is there any, alright, let's see here. 2020 Panini playoff cards. Alright, so you get 4 hits per box. Let's see. So you get 2 autographs per box, 2 memorabilia cards per box, 12 rookie cards per box, 12... What the heck? Just reading this now. You get 12 Optichrome inserts per box, 4 parallels per box, and that's that. What's the price on that? Do you guys know? Rookies and Stars have contender rookies preview ticket cards. Oh yeah. Well, I'm really not a big fan of Rookies and Stars though. I know it's a cheap product. Just never was into that. Let me see if I could see any of. All right, here we go. I'm gonna actually look at what it's actually gonna look like. It's not a bad price. Currently, I don't know. Like for me, the product looks okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. So in the playoff, they have rookie ticket RPS preview autograph inserts. So what they have shown here on Cardboard Connection is a Panini Contenders 2020 football rookie ticket of Tua, which is actually pretty dope looking. And they have the Joe Burrow playoff. Some decent men, it looks like. I mean, it looks cool. I don't know. It's something that I have to look into. When was it released? Does anyone know? Okay. So this is what we're looking at here. Yeah, all the other rookies and stars are boring. The rookie ticket is the big hits. The Thunder and Lightning looks a lot better this year. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Okay.
I was checking it out too.
I mean, I'm definitely always down to listen to what you guys want. We are always breaking for you guys. It's not what we always want; it's what you guys want. So you guys could let us know. I'm definitely looking, forward to breaking any type of football product. You guys just have to let me know what you guys would be interested in. Just like this Phoenix, we had a lot of asking about the Phoenix, and the only problem is now we're sitting at 20 spots available with it. So, I definitely would grab any product that you guys would be interested in. You guys just have to let me know. So, that's where we're at with that. So it's completely up to you guys. I mean, I'm definitely down to getting, some playoff and ripping some playoff. Like, maybe we can get some playoff and some mosaic and comboing it up or something. I don't know. We like to do divisions. The only reason why I did Phoenix at random teams is because I put the cost pretty low. We did have divisions of the Phoenix at $57. Some people were asking if we can make it a little cheaper, so that's why I broke it down to random teams. So we'll see what happens. It's just like any other product right now. I understand it's only one hobby box, but unfortunately, because of the card market, we haven't been breaking for a long time to build that revenue up. We've only been in this for 3 months, so we're trying to build the clout while we could. I definitely have to look into that there, Greg. Brett's actually probably researching it right now as we speak. The thing with the with certain cards though, certain products I don't like a lot of base. I think they need to start turning the corner on, as far as product is concerned. Like we don't need, an offensive lineman for the Pittsburgh Steelers on a base card. Like, if you have him in like a couple products, that's cool. But let's not run the stock on that completely all the way out. I definitely don't. I definitely don't understand why they actually do that. So, but we definitely can look into that, and we can go from there. Like I said, I definitely want to bring Mosaic back. Mosaic was a big hit for us. I definitely like ripping that product. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I wish we could find some more absolute megas, but unfortunately right now we can't. And if we can, they want too much for it. I think they want retail like $95 a box. You know what I mean? Or it might even be more. What is it, like $120?
What's that?
Mosaic.
Mosaic.
I mean, absolute megas. Do you remember what the last time what we actually looked at it was? I know it was decent. It wasn't cheap. I know that. I know that for a fact. Um, yeah, so that's what we're looking at with that. And don't forget, guys, we are going to be live tomorrow with Deafness. At some point, it'll be 4 p.m. Central. We're just going to be going about talking about our business, talking about how things got started. We already plan on seeing ourselves in a couple months and stuff. We will be live with him tomorrow, along with a bunch of other people that will be live in that. It's kind of like a Q&A type deal. So be sure to check us out and come hang out with us a little bit. Should be some good times. My Giants are not playing tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about them missing the game. Speaking of football, I am probably going to start Taysom Hill tomorrow for the New Orleans Saints. So we'll see how well that goes because I'm a little sketchy on starting Tannehill. But tomorrow I will probably be jumping in the boat and throwing in Taysom Hill. Think about it, because if Taysom Hill gets the ball, like handoff, like if they bring in Winston, he goes to tight end, and then goes back to quarterback, I think I could actually benefit from that. That could be multiple double bang points right there. Yeah, that'd be nice to get some spots, but yeah, Niners are on a bye too. All right then, Mike, you can come hang out. Mike, I'm a little disappointed though. I didn't get any chicken. I didn't get no pictures of chicken. I didn't, you know what I mean? You can't even make my mouth water or anything like that. So, yeah, Scott, I actually do. Just give me a call after we're done with the stream. I can. Depends on who you're looking for. I'm always the go-to guy when it comes to helmets. I can find you guys helmets. Ask Mike Ing. Mike Ing got a sick Frank Gore vengeance. I'm normally the man for that. These Gold Rush, we actually purchased them from Steel City. Oh, see? Scott's not really into card breaks. He's into MEM. M-E-N. He said men. Yeah. No, that's okay. That's all right, Mike. I've always liked pictures of some decent chicken, but that's all right. I'll buy 2 spots in the mini helmet if we can break it. What? Well, the mini, Greg, the mini is sitting at 7. So if you would buy 2 spots, that would get us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like I said, guys, this all comes down to having a bunch of people in chat. Men, if they're rich enough. Oh, man. Scott, you're funny. Yeah, Greg, I mean, you guys just have to be patient with us. I know we've been, not a lot of people know about us, so I'm trying to spread the word as much as we can. Trying to get as much as different people in the chat. Even if we would have a constant 15 to 20 people every Friday, Saturday night in chat, I think we'll be okay for right now. But we're coming in under a little 10 every night. And some people are here to watch, which is, hey, it's no problem with me. You can come hang out with us. You can do what you want. I'm not telling you guys how to spend your money or, come in here and hang out. Come in, shoot the shit with us, talk crap, whatever. It's all good with me. It kind of gives me the chance of hanging out with you guys without actually hanging out with you guys. Yeah, there's only 4 in chat right now. I mean that's just how it is. Some weeks it's different. Fridays are slow, Saturdays are busy.
Yeah.
Lately, Fridays have been busy, Saturdays are slow. Like last Saturday, it was only a couple of us in chat. So, I'm trying to spread the word as much as possible, trying to get people and bring people in chat. Yeah, yeah, I know. What ends up happening, Mike? Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, I just, I do a lot for the hobby, and I thought the hobby would give back to me, with all the racks that I've always done, and my generosity, and yeah, it's just. But like I said, I mean, we're new. We're a new face. And I'm sure every breaker that has started off has always started off this way. I don't expect to start off, with 1,000 people. Like I said, this just doesn't happen that way. Word of mouth, and I try to keep things as cheap as possible. And like I said, we're not trying to compete. We're just trying to, just bring a different aspect into the hobby. I understand some things. People might think, oh, that's a little pricey, but you have to understand that we're not buying our stuff at wholesale. We're buying it at market prices. My boxes, like the Phoenix, we spent what 340 on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, straight up. So it's like after we get done shipping everything, we paid the taxes on it. Um, like me and Brett are only splitting like $30, and that's only for right now. You know what I mean? That's currently for right now. Once things get into motion, we have some deals going out right now with a couple wholesale companies. It's just because of the New Year coming, Christmas is on the way. They're trying to tie up some loose ends, and we are also competing with the bigger breaking companies, like Leighton Sports Cards. That are trying to get the newer product. So once things get into motion, you guys wait and see. It's going to take a couple months though for that to get into works, because how that works is as I have to constantly keep buying product. I have to cop. Yeah, I know, Mike. But even I mean, I would have to keep buying product and stuff, which is no problem with me. I'll buy product every single week. I just have to make sure that we have the clientele to do it. You know what I mean? And meaning clientele is just having a bunch of people in chat, and I will have the breaks as cheap as possible. We're not trying to make a killing. This is something fun for us to do. It's a business. It's a family ran business, and it's something that we want to do as a family. And we understand on the budget aspect. We're not looking at the mighty dollar. We're looking at you guys. We like talking to you guys, like Scott talking crap, Greg T with his crazy stories. Mike Ging always winning like everything.
Yeah.
From free break spots to like products. So it's crazy.
That's even like when we try figuring out products. Our main thing in our mind is, can we make it, cheap and affordable and decent price for you guys?
Yeah, and that's
like
what
I
we.
said. It's
That's actually the first thing that we do.
yeah.
When we actually look at product, we're like, okay, can we buy that, and what can we have it at that where it's actually going to be cheap enough for you guys to make any type of interest. I mean, yeah, if we sat here with a case of Phoenix, you guys would probably be, I don't know what I would have to have it at, but we don't want to break your bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We care a lot about you guys, so. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That's where it is with that. You know what I mean? It's normally, I mean, we're breaking dual mini helmets for $15 a spot. If you really think about it, it's $15 a spot, and then we put two in there, so it's actually, $30. You have a chance of hitting two helmets. We try to keep it as low as possible. I was talking to Brett about doing a case, and I don't know what we have to have a case at. But we were actually thinking about maybe like doing half cases too, if that was possible. But we'd have to wait and see. So I'm gonna bring Brett over here real quick. I'm gonna have him just talk about maybe potential new products. He's actually gonna get a list from you guys. I think it has to do with word of mouth. Yeah, PJ. No, I understand that, my dude. But I mean, I spread the love as much as possible around. I try to do as much as I can, you know what I mean, as far as Twitter is concerned. But how you been, PJ? I have your your Bengals counterpart over here. PJ's actually the one that sent me the AJ Green. You can thank PJ for that. He's a big time AJ Green fan. So you might want to thank him. I bought the AJ Green off of him and gave it to you. So thanks again, PJ. I don't know if you remember that deal. That was a while ago. PJ actually got racked a nice Bengals helmet, chrome helmet. Andrew actually got the Bengals one with the cat logo on the side. So, you know, you guys have something in common. PJ, I'm telling you, PJ likes the Bengals.
Yeah, we always are definitely teasing Andrew about that because he's a big AJ Green fan. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we always tell him that he's a big Bengals fan.
Yeah, I get bullied a lot. It's not fun.
Alright, I'll get into this so I can let you guys know what we were thinking as far as product goes in the near future. Yeah, you're talking about the mini helmets. Those are definitely coming back. We're probably going to wait until more specialties come back out because, you know, those were definitely
those were
a lot of fun to do for sure. So that's one main product that will definitely be back in the very near future. Other mem that we were looking at is maybe some basketball here for the basketball season, but we'll have to see what the interest is on that. And like we said earlier, baseball bats, you know, another thing that we were looking at. And just to see what's coming out as far as cards, you know, everyone knows how pricey that whole thing has been lately. And we just have to figure out what's going to be the best deal for you guys and us to break and have a dope product. And yeah, so that's mainly what we're looking at right now. We're constantly looking for new stuff. Yeah, baseballs. Yeah, we only got that one baseball not that long ago. We could definitely grab more baseballs if people would be interested in it. I just don't really know what the interest is on that right now with baseball season not going on. But if it's something you guys are interested in, I mean, it was a lot of fun for us to rip up into that, and for it being Aaron Judge, that was pretty,
that was
pretty crazy for sure out of that. I know we talked about I think it was last week. There's this really dope baseball product. It was baseballs. It actually came with three really cool baseballs. There was like a gold baseball in it, a black baseball, and a chance of a crystal baseball. It's like a clear baseball with an auto on it, with pieces of dirt from the field inside of the ball. They're really sick, but we missed out on that opportunity. Weren't aware of when that was dropping, so that's a product we're keeping an eye out for.
I think that would be
as far as baseball, because it would be really dope to break that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
For sure.
It's very cold in here. Very. It's not even funny on how cold it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to warm it up here as the winter months come.
Oh my god, yeah.
Come closer.
Yeah.
I don't know who said they were watching UFC earlier, but any updates on that? What's going on in UFC right now? I don't know if the main card started yet or what, but PJ, Phoenix is at 20 spots right now. We were looking at seeing if we can do a filler earlier. We just didn't have enough people in chat at the time to run something like that. But it's at 20 right now. So I'm not too sure how we're looking on that, but Oh, okay. The main card's just starting. Sweet. I have to catch those fights later on. Oh, nice, Ing. Yeah, the filler that we were actually thinking about doing earlier was a little more on the pricier side, but it was gonna be, I believe it was what, $29.
I think so.
10
Yeah.
spots. Spot number 1 would get 5 spots in the break. Spot number 2 would get 4 spots in the break, and spot 3 would get 3 spots. Spot 4 would get 2 spots, and the rest of the remaining spots would get 1 spot in the break. That's the filler we were looking at earlier. Just didn't have enough people in chat to get it done at the time, and like I said, it was a little bit on the higher end of fillers. But I mean, hey, if you were to get that top spot, 5 spots would be pretty nice. But hey, if it doesn't fill tonight, we'll definitely have it for next week. Like I said, 20 spots. Each spot's $14.50. Not that bad. So, we'll see about that. Yeah, Scott, that would be pretty. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm about to put on a 4th jacket. Jesus. I'm not watching chat right now. Let me go see what's going down.
Yeah, I have chat right there on the phone if you want to take a look at that. What games are we looking forward to tomorrow in football? I really haven't been looking too much into it. I don't really know any of the big games for this week. I pretty much set my lineup and let it be. But
yeah, I don't really think I set up my lineup this week. I think I just left it how it is. Cause by now it's like, oh god.
I know the Eagles. We got Cleveland. Should be pretty interesting. I know Myles Garrett is out due to COVID. So it should help the quarterback get hit a little less, but still think that's gonna end up happening. And I don't know. Hopefully one of these weeks here we can turn it around. I mean, it's been really sloppy football. It's been nasty to watch. Definitely sad. Very underperforming, and does not feel like we're a first place team right now.
It does not.
It's crazy.
Like what Dad said. He said we need to bench Wentz and put Hurts. Like just keep Hurts in.
Flying to New York.
Really?
It's pretty cool, Scott. Wow. Bengals are underdogs against Washington. Yeah, I could see the Bengals pulling that one out for sure. I mean, they surprised me at times with how good they've been playing this year for sure. Burrow definitely came out looking better than I really expected, honestly. Same with a lot of these rookies, honestly. Chiefs versus Raiders. That should be a pretty good game.
Yeah, no.
Pissed about the losses. Victory lap. Yeah, yeah, that should be a pretty good game to watch. See if they can shut down Mahomes again. That would be pretty crazy. Wow, Breeze fractured 11 ribs.
Whew.
Wow. Yeah, I know they confirmed that Taysom Hill is actually going to be starting this week, which should be pretty cool to watch. See
Yeah.
how he does playing a full game under that offense and running that team as an actual quarterback for a full game.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Hopefully.
they might do some packages where they bring in Winston and have them both out there at the same time, but we'll see about that. Yeah, the whole division, honestly, I mean, it's pretty bad to watch. I mean, it's tough to watch, definitely at times. For a little bit there, I thought the Giants were really looking solid, putting up some pretty decent, doing some pretty decent things defensively. Against some pretty solid teams, and then I don't know. They're another team. They're just not. I mean, it seems like all the teams in the NFC East, they're all in the same boat. It's all just. It's pretty bad. How much for divisions? The Phoenix was originally at divisions, PJ, but we switched it up to make it cheaper. I think it was at like $50 some per division
so, yeah.
at the time. So we broke it down to teams, $14.50 a team. Get into this real quick. Actually, gotta see. I also have to check my fantasy also and see what running back I have starting because I know I'm gonna have to fix that. Running backs have been a real issue in fantasy this week for a lot of people. I mean, talk about injuries, just everything, and just.
And it sucks because on my fantasy, I have Josh Jacobs, and on what the Raiders are doing, it's like they start Josh Jacobs, and then put in different running back. It's like, oh great, and so they're not like through the week. I just see Josh Jacobs. 14. I'm like, all right, then I'm just take him out, put in a different running back in, and that week, and then the next week comes, 34 points. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Had to take the dog out. There's Scott Evers like, Dad, get off the toilet, blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever, man. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you have a puppy, you know what I mean? You gotta do that, so. Yeah, Greg, you definitely could, man. You definitely could. You could definitely start your collection. So anyway, so PJ, I was thinking about doing a filler. We have 20 spots left. I could do 10 spots at $29 a spot. How it would break down, everyone would get a spot into the break. How it would work though, spot 1 in the filler would get 5 spots, spot 2 would get 4, spot 3 would get 3, spot 4 would get 2, and then 5 through 10 would only get 1 random team spot. So that's what we're looking at for the Phoenix. But like I said, I have to get some more traffic in here and get some interest. For a filler at $29, you're aiming for the top 3 spots. if to make any type of sense of the money spent. So that's where we are looking at on the filler. I know Greg T said that he'd be interested in grabbing some Phoenix spots. If he does grab some Phoenix spots, that would probably help out with the filler. The filler would be a lot cheaper, but it would all depend on how many spots Greg T gets. But at $14.50, I think that's pretty decently fair priced. Just for a random team, anyways. If you would grab, or if you would be able to get the Bengals at $14.50, and we would hit something decent on there. Even a Joe Burrow rookie card out of Phoenix is it's not cheap, So I'm actually kind of curious. I actually want to see what the going price is for a Joe Burrow Phoenix rookie card, because I actually didn't. I was looking at Infuegos for those, so I really didn't see anything. Phoenix Joe Burrow rookie. Let me see. You should be all over that, PJ. I don't know if you have any. All right, so excuse me. So currently, right now, this is just Joe Burrow. All right, so if you get the Rising Rookie at $74, well, there's actually two. Well, it all depends on what Rising Rookie you get. Out of 50, it's 74. Out of 75, it's 37. The Pink Refractor Joe Burrow goes for 60. The Fireburst goes for 20. I'm trying to find out if I can find the regular rookie card. All right, so these are parallels. There we go. So it's $20 just for the Joe Burrow rookie card. The Tua is 45. Justin Herbert is 45 itself. Like I said, so you hit one of those big rookies, even a Joe Burrow autograph that comes out of here is $200. So for 14, I mean, even the jersey relic is $30. Joe Burrow relic. So, I mean, for $14.50, it's not a bad price. Let me see here. DeAndre Swift rookie lot sold 5 of them, like $8. I opened 2 boxes with Ripon, hit a Tua RPA 50 and a Mike Thomas 101, and a dual AJ Brown Derrick Henry dual auto to 5. Nice. It does sound silly. It doesn't say, but I can look into that. It says one box per average, so there possibly could be more of the Fireburst. There's a bunch of rookies and rising in here too as well. So you bought 2 personals with Ripon Gypsy? That's pretty dope then. The 2 RPA would definitely be nice. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a dope product, especially like the rookies. Oh man. Yes, and also got Sidley and almost sold a big part of my collection. Yeah, personals. Got it. Like I said, I mean, we definitely were interested in. I wasn't gonna grab any Phoenix, but there was a lot of interest. People were hitting me up, so I grabbed a box. But as you see, where I'm at with it right now. So, eventually, as things go on, I mean, like I said, RG's been breaking for a couple years now, and we're new to the game. We'll eventually get to that point. It's just a slow process right now. Like I said, I mean, we did start at a good time, though, too. You know what I mean? September, beginning of the year, our taxes are due in January. So once things start getting rolling, summer comes along, we have a better flow of things. And, but we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I could definitely run a filler on that if we have the interest in it. Right now, I don't know if we do or not. It all depends. I mean, PJ and Greg T, if you guys want to grab some Phoenix spots alone, I can see on how many spots you guys grab, and then possibly I could do a pretty cheap filler, but it all depends on the spots purchased, you know. So, and I definitely would do personal of the Phoenix if I had another one, PJ, but I do not. Need to get the barber shops up in here. What? The barber shops? I don't know what that is. What are you talking about there, Greg? I'm trying to figure out what Greg's talking about, the barber shops. I'm waiting for him to respond. And PJ, you can't sell your whole collection. PJ also has, oh, speaking of which, PJ does have a Michael Jordan rookie card. PJ has a Michael Jordan rookie card that he got from Jimmy Guns. So jealous of that rookie card, my dude. Grade it. I think it's a graded, is that a graded 5? A grade 5? Jordan rookie? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if he's still in here or not. The barbershops down here have huge betting community for about anything. Oh, yeah. Yes, you do. What is it? Grade 5? Or grade 4? I can't remember. Or it might even be a grade 6. That's got to be the... I'm not worried about the Jim Brown. That MJ. The Michael Jordan. Like Troy Down says, 2 of my favorite pieces. Yeah, I bet. Shogun fight starting now. Yeah, I have one, but I got to get it graded and stuff like that. I just have it put away. That's going to go off to the grading. I have to wait, though, because grading right now is so... It's so far behind. I'm still waiting for subs that we sent back in May. So, I have a bunch of stuff I want to send out to be graded, but I mean, after the holidays, I'll probably do it. The holidays are my main focus right now, so... But after that, then I'll probably plan on doing that. Shogun still fights.
Yeah, I was trying to say, how old is Shogun now?
You guys have to keep me updated on the Shogun fight. Yeah, so like I said, Greg and PJ, if you guys are interested, you guys can check out www.alphafambreakers.com. There we have our breaks up on the site. $14.50 a spot. What's the matter?
Coda.
Oh, Coda was going crazy.
Yeah.
Nice, PJ. Nice, PJ. One of the things I don't like about submissions, now they actually changed it with PSA. They changed the year of the grades. So if it's anything current, like 2017, the current, the prices went up. Anything below that, the prices are a little lower. But it just takes so long. I mean, if you want to pay X amount to get things graded really fast, I mean, unless you're going to flip it and sell it, I get that. But for me, I have a bunch of Pete Alonso rookie cards out there, a bunch of Zions, some Jordans, Bo Jackson rookie out there, some Saquon Barkley rookies. I think I sent like 15 to 20 cards in, so you know, I want to grade a Kittle when I can. Yeah, and a Pippen. Yeah, Scottie Pippen rookie card would be dope. I actually want to start putting things up here in the break room on, like, once grades come in. The Zions I will not be holding on to. I'll definitely be, I don't know what I plan on. Maybe I might give them away, flip them, put them in alpha packs. I don't know what I plan on doing with that. But certain grades, like the Jordan cards, is going to go up on the Jordan wall. So,
Yeah, I have a bunch I want to send in to get graded, but...
yeah. PJ, who do you use when you do your submissions? Do you send in yourself? Or do you do a group submission with people? I'm trying to figure out, like, Did you update the full size?
I should have.
Okay.
Should be.
All right.
I'll check. I'll recheck though.
PJ and Greg are looking to jump in some spots.
Yeah, the full size should be at 8, and the mini is at 7,
Okay.
and Phoenix is at 20.
PJ, you gotta let me know on if you do self submissions or if you do a group. Oh, your LCS does a group? Okay. Yeah, see, I'm like real funny about group submissions and stuff. I mean, it's not no big deal. I've seen a lot of people get screwed over though. So it's kind of like a trust thing, I guess. But I'm always down to, send some stuff in. I got a bunch of Jordans I want to send in, bunch of Kobe's, but maybe you could DM me more and we can talk more about it. Depending on the prices, I'm always looking to send stuff in, and depending on how many cards we can send in. But you could definitely hit me up in the DMs. I'm always about, like I said, I'm currently sitting on about like 30 cards right now, counting Brett's, I do believe, that we need to have subbed, but I definitely want to get some Kobe's subbed. I want to put them up on the wall and stuff like that. Lon Maya, subscribe. I don't know who that is. Yo, what's up, Zach Johnson? How's it going, my dude? What's going on, A Panther and Lex? Yeah, yeah, I tell you what, to get, okay, Greg knows, RN? Yeah, I took a nap before we went live there, Zach. Oh, nice. That's dope. Well, we welcome you here at Alpha Fan Breaks. Make sure if you are interested in any breaks, you check out www.alphafanbreakers.com. Arlen. Okay, got it. Yeah, we're definitely a fun group. I definitely hook you guys up with free cards in every spot purchased if you guys hit and stuff. So, oh man, sorry Zach, that sucks. Zach said he was sick last night.
Oh man.
Man, I hope you're okay. Yeah, we're a bunch of old guys, man, taking naps. I actually, after I ate, it was like 6:40. I told them, I said, all right, wake me up at about 7:30. I'm gonna take a nap. I remember Andrew coming in and saying, Dad, it's 7:30. I was like, okay. And then my girl comes in and it's like 7:40. I'm like, all right, I'm getting up. So, Zach jumping the mini helmet. There he goes. No money, PJ. No dough, Bruno. Yeah, you got that right. I definitely hook it up. Scott, right? I sent you over a dope Kobe in your last mail day. A Kobe that you should get graded. All right, so we got Greg T dropped an order in. Looks like Mini's going to be popping off tonight, fellas. That Mini is a division break as well. Yeah, I got to adjust this. I don't know why. PJ placed an order as well. Right? You both got that?
Just marking it down, updating the site.
Okay, that's only going to leave us 3 left on the that's only going to leave us 3 left on the mini helmets, guys. Let's quick go into the main menu here. So we'll have 3 left on mini helmet break number 5. I can run a mini on that as well.
Show this when you're done.
Oh yeah. So for those who are in chat, PJ, PJ, you weren't in here last night. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So last night, guys, PJ, this is what we hit. Deshaun Watson, Eclipse, Beckett COA, Red. Greg T hit that last night. That was in the minis. Dual mini, Beckett COA. That is sick. That is one sick Deshaun Watson. Speed rep. It's definitely nice. So, all right, we just got another order in here. Let's see what's in the bottom here. I don't know why that's open like that, but do you see how that was open on the bottom? Yeah, that. I'm telling you, we pulled some fire helmets. We pulled a Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, Matt Black. Was that an amp?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so that will be shipping out tonight. We also hit last night, PJ and Arlen, since you're in here. This did not ship out yet. We shipped everything Sunday. Let me quick show you what else we hit last night. We do have full size as well. We hit, let me back this up real quick. We had a full size Leighton Vander Esch last night. That's going out to Scott Everett. That is JSA. Cowboys logo on the back. Cowboys in the front. So we hit that bad boy last night as well. Yep, I also pulled a the flat white Nick Chubb. Tell you what, we pulled some fire here at Alpha Fan Breaks. Our minis have been pretty decent. Nothing to complain about, I'll tell you that. So, and then we also hit a Cortland Sutton last night too. So the Cortland Sutton is actually not a bad helmet. The SIG is actually pretty decent, but it's still a fire helmet. So that's actually going to Rip and Gypsy, since they are Broncos fans. Scott Everett hooked it up with that. So, yep.
Yeah, that Chubb was pretty sick.
Yeah, that Chubb was definitely sick. Yeah, so that's where we are at with that. Can't wait for our breaker mat to come in here this week. Right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be this week, so hopefully we'll have it for next. Yeah, the Chubb is definitely nice, PJ. You have to hit Greg up so you can actually check it out. You know, I thought it was sick, and it was actually the orange face mask with the orange auto, correct?
Yeah.
PJ, if you check out our Instagram page, Alpha Fan Breaks, right? Is it Alpha
Fan Breakers?
Alpha Fan Breakers, you can actually see it. That is where we have the pictures of all of our hits. Arlen too, if you want to check that out as well. You have to change.
There are 2 left in the mini, PJ.
Yeah, you
Well, I was writing these down.
Alright.
I'm updating on the site.
I could definitely try to run a mini filler to fill that last. It would only be $6 a spot top 2 get in if you guys would be interested in that. I have no problem running that. Arlen Cheston. Thanks a lot, Arlen. I definitely appreciate it. So far I have Scott Everett, Greg T, PJ Kim, and Arlen Cheston. We have 2 left in the dual mini. Yeah, so I could definitely run a mini on that. If you guys are interested, we could do $6, 10 spots is $6. The top 2 get in. If you guys are interested, let me know in chat. It would only be 10 spots though at $6 a piece, and then we could rip into the dual minis. if you guys are interested, Brent would actually put in chat on what PayPal to actually send it to. All right, let me just quick put this in the chat here. After I drop it in chat, then you guys can drop your spots. That way I can get things going with that. So, hold on here. 10 spots at 6 per. Top 2 get in the main. Okay, I'm going to drop this. All you guys got to do is drop how many spots you want, and I'll put it down. And I'm also going to put our PayPal in there, too. Give me 1 second. Bear with me, guys. Oh, hold on. Scott Everett just placed an order. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Just gotta double check this real quick. Because I'm sure we're going to be down to just 1 after this. Alright, looks like we got Scott Everett on that one, Brett?
Yep.
Alright, I'm actually loading right now. Okay, Scott Everett. So we only got 1 left in the mini, guys. 1 left in the mini. Scott Everett trying to get a lot of mem going on here. 1 left in the dual mini rip. Alright, so what I could do is we can run a mini. I could run a mini. We could do $3 a spot. Top spot gets into the main. I'll do $3 a million. Oh, shotgun loss. Yes, you also can trade teams. It's a division break, but you also can trade teams within your division. So, Arlen, if you get the NFC East and Greg T has the AFC East, and you want the Buffalo Bills and, you know what I mean, and he wants the Giants, you guys can trade that. You guys don't have to trade whole divisions. We're okay with that. All right, so here we go. I'm going to drop this 10 spots, $3 per spot. $3 per top spot gets into the main. All right, here we go. I'm going to link our PayPal there. Okay, guys, I'm dropping the spot. Here it goes. There it is. Okay, 10 spots, $3 per. Top spot gets in the main. There is our PayPal. Please just drop and let me know. Mike Ing is down for 2. Greg T down for 3. We got 5 left. At $3 a spot. $3 a spot, folks. Top spot gets in. Yes, PJ, there is Bengals. You have a chance of hitting Joe Burrow. Is it T. Higgins? No, it's not T. Higgins. Tyler Boyd, maybe? You have to look at the checklist. All right. Scott Everett in for 2. We were down to 3 only. Three spots at $3. Top spot gets in, though. Only 1 spot available. Top spot will get it. And this will end up our... this is our last 2 of the case.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Devin? We're just running mini filler, $3. Top spot gets into the main. All right, Greg T's getting another one. So that's 6, 7, 8. 2 left. $3 a spot only. Your chance of hitting a helmet. Closer. I'll take. But you already have 4 spots. So we have Mike Ing. Oh, PJ took 3. I didn't see that come through. Okay, PJ got 3. Okay, there it is. It is closed. I'm going to quick do the spreadsheet. You guys pay, there it is in the link, alphafanbreakers@gmail.com. You guys may pay friends or family or goods and services. It doesn't matter either way. We'll still get the cash. Just let me know, Brett, when everyone is paid. I'm going to set up the spreadsheet. I'm going to run the random to see who gets the last spot in the break. And then I'm going to random off the names and then the divisions. And then you guys will have 10 minutes for trade, right? We'll have 10 minutes, Brett?
Yep.
That's what you want to do?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, let me quick do this. Thanks, guys, again, for the fill. Definitely appreciate it. Thanks a lot, PJ and Greg, for helping get things in motion here. Arlen, too, for jumping in. Definitely appreciate you guys. Scott Everett. Sick helmets, too, like I said. I mean, very sick. I'm just waiting to see what comes out of these. I was happy to see last night the Sean Watson to pop out. All right. Now, like I said, top spot is actually going to get this in the filler to get the main spot. All right, here. Let's see here. 2, 5, 7, 10. Greg T. PJ took. Let's see. We have Mike Ing at 2. Greg T at 3. That's 5. Greg T. You actually missed out on that last one. I could refund you to $3. Since PJ did take 3, we had 10 spots. Mike Ing took 2, Greg T took 3, then Scott Everett took 2, and then PJ took 3. So it's up to you guys. Well, PJ paid, so Greg T, only please pay for 3 spots.
Greg T also paid that.
I know, but we're going to have to refund him.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that he paid as well.
Okay, but so Greg T, you only got 3 spots, so you only owe $9. I can refund you. I seen it just come through that PJ took it. Got to give PJ a mod. Just so we can actually see that. PJ actually must have came in when Greg T actually posted it down. Yeah, $3. Okay. Put Greg T down for $3 credit. Just write it on a little mini sticky. That's no problem, Greg. Yeah, you can send that to me, Mike Ing. It's fine. I'll send it over. I'll send it over to Alpha Fam then. It's no problem. All right, guys. Looks like everything's good to go. I have this spreadsheet all taken care of. Let's quick get into the random. Let's random off the names for this last spot into the break. Good luck to everyone who purchased spots in the filler. Then after we get this filler quick done, we're going to quick do the random off the names and random off the teams. And then we're going to allow 10 minutes for trading. All right, guys, so here we go. I'm not going to mute the chat until, actually I will mute the, well, I'm not going to mute it now. I'll quick do this filler, and then I'll mute it when you guys are within trading, okay? So let's get into this random screen real quick. All right, here's our names. We have Mike Ing twice, Greg T 3 times, Scott Everett twice, And PJ Kim on top spot gets in it for the last spot. Go to the dice roller real quick. We're gonna go 6 times on the dice. Top spot gets it after 6 times the dice is rolled. Go, folks. Go. 10 minutes. You may trade teams across divisions. Dice roll here. We're going to go 5 times. Brett. 5 times. The names and then we'll random the divisions. 4, 5. We have Greg T down to Greg T. Sandwich with everyone else in between, though, I tell you that. Like I said, we're going to allow 10 minutes. Randomize real quick. Scott Everett with the AFC South, and Greg T with the NFC South. So I'm going to quick read this real quick, bring this back up, and then you got All right, guys. Hey, sorry about the music. When I was ranting them off the names, and especially for the filler, I actually wanted to mute that out, and I forgot to do it. So I do apologize. I'm sorry if you guys weren't able to hear me during that whole randomizing going off. So I'm gonna quick give a rundown. We have Greg T with the NFC East and the Dolphins. We have Scott Everett with the AFC East and the Cowboys. Arlen Cheston with the NFC South. Greg T with the NFC North. PJ Kim with the NFC West. PJ Kim with the AFC West and the Bengals. Scott Everett with the AFC South. And Greg T with the AFC North and the Chiefs. All right, here we guys go. We're going to have Brett breaking on the camera real quick. Let's bring this up here a little bit. Make sure it's stable. All right. You think that's going to be good right there? I think that's good right there for you. All right, let's do one at a time. All right, so Brett is on the clock.
Go. Helmet number 1. Good luck to everyone. Hopefully some more fire tonight. There we go, Raider. Brian Edwards.
Brian Edwards going to PJ. There you go, bro.
Nice, PJ.
PJ, first time hit, my man. First time hit. You're definitely going to get something decent in your package. That's Beckett COA. It's not bad. Not bad hit. First helmet of the night. There it is. Los Angeles Raider. Brian Edwards. You could just move that out of the screen. Just put that back.
All right, here we go. Mini helmet number 2. Oh, man.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow. Speed, Jalen Reagor.
Congrats, Jalen Reagor going out to Greg T with the NFC East. Woo! Hitting that Eagles helmet, that bird shit right
man.
there, boy.
Hey, now.
Speed, is that Beckett or
Yep.
JSA? Beckett COA. Congratulations, Greg T. Hitting the Jalen Reagor. Mini Speed Rep. Congratulations, PJ and Greg T. Hitting a Eagles and a Raiders helmet, man. That is super dope. Greg, I tell you what, man, that is a sick auto. They're both sick autos. I think Jalen's going to have a promising career in Philadelphia. I'm not too sure about Brian Edwards. I have to actually do some homework on him. I actually don't know where he actually came from. Do you guys know in chat about Brian Edwards? Let's see here. So Brian Edwards is he played college football at South Carolina. He's a wide receiver. He was number 1 the 81st pick in the draft. Let's see if he has any stats. He actually got a really good relationship with Derek Carr. But very nice hit, guys. Definitely appreciate the fill. Let's quick look at these autos real quick. That Brian Edwards auto is pretty sick. It covers almost the full top half of the helmet there. And we have the Jalen Reagor and the white auto. Definitely nice. Definitely nice hits, guys. Thanks a lot for the fill. Do apologize for those who did not hit anything in the break. But as you guys all know, it's a gamble when it comes down to breaking any product these days. But congrats again. Like I did say, in all my packages, for those who won, the the respective memorabilia or cards, you guys will always get hooked up. I always send extra cards. PJ, I have a ton of Bengals cards that will be coming your way, my dude. Ton of Bengals cards. Might even be a Burrow rookie in there for you as well. So, yeah, well, there you go. You can hit up Jimmy Guns. He might be interested in that. All shipping information will be sent out tonight or tomorrow. Please be sure to check your emails. I send everything through the website. And everything will ship out Monday morning. You guys will tend to get it. PJ, you should get it pretty fast. Since you live over there in Jersey, you should have it there by Tuesday. So, PJ's a Jersey native too, Brett. PJ, my son Brett lives in Jersey as well. He lives in Lopatcong. So, township. I'm not really too familiar where you're actually from. I really don't remember. And I do apologize for that. But PJ's a Jersey boy. So, you know.
You go, some more Jersey boys up in the chat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I heard Brian Edwards was actually a pretty decent wide receiver coming into the draft. I did not know about his injury. So, you know. All right, guys. So what we have left on the website. The website is light right now. We have one full size left. That takes up pretty much of the screen. Sorry about that. All right, so we have one full size left. I'll give you a quick scan through of that. That's the full size. We have one full size left. And we also have the box of Phoenix. How many spots are in the full size? I think we're down to 8 spots in the full size. The full size carries 12 random player names. It's not divisions. It's not teams. You get 12 random names. We wanted to do that because there is a ton of Cowboys hits in this, 49ers hits. We wanted to be fair on that with the checklist is concerned. If you guys look at the full size, we have Joe Montana, Dallas Clark, dual auto. We have the Joe Burrow, the Purple People Eaters, the Dallas Cowboy triplets, Russell Wilson, LJ8, the Tua, the 72 Dolphins, the Joe Namath, Amp helmet, Aaron Rodgers. Pretty sick checklist with this. We broke one last night, and it was pretty fire, so. Marlton is so near Cherry Hill. Okay. All right, take care, Greg, and thanks a lot, man. I definitely appreciate it. Greg, I will definitely send you tracking.
Have a good night, Greg.
We'll
Good
see
night,
you
Greg.
next Friday, as we always do, breaking Fridays and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. We do plan on starting an afternoon Sunday break and kind of like hang out, chill spot. Maybe do a couple card auctions. Nothing major. We just want to expand to get more exposure out there, to get more people involved with our breaks and stuff, you know. So that's what we plan on doing. But thanks again, as always, Greg. We definitely love you, man, and I appreciate your support and your comedy in chat. It's always the best. You know.
Definitely.
And thanks for bringing in Arlen in here. Arlen, you feel free to come in and hang out anytime. Like I said, we break Fridays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. sharp. Show kicks off at 8:15. As always, we like to get that coffee in here since it's getting into the winter months. And in the studio, we do turn the heat on, but there's about, 10 windows in here, so it does kind of get chilly. So
Yeah, definitely awesome having some new people jump in, though, for sure.
yeah, definitely. Oh, PJ got a wrench tonight. All right, congratulations, PJ. There you go. All right, Scott, you have a great night, my man. Hey, have a great
Thanks,
Sunday,
Scott.
Scott. Hopefully the Cowboys don't suck too bad tomorrow for you. You know, I'm kind of on the fence if I should start CD or Amari Cooper, but you told me that they're both trash. So, hey, thanks, Arlen. I definitely appreciate it. Feel free to come and hang out anytime. We are always giving up free break spots from time to time. We're doing a big Christmas party. If you guys missed our Halloween party, you missed out. But our Christmas party is just going to be like our Halloween party. We're going to have a mega giveaway for spots purchased and stuff. But there'll be more details on Twitter. Please make sure you follow us on Twitter, Alpha Fan Breakers. So, all right, take care, PJ. Have a great night. Looks like everyone's dropping like flies so far. I mean, we got Greg T out. We got PJ's out. Arlen's leaving. Scott. All right. Well, on that note, guys, I think, we still have Phoenix up on the site. We got 20 spots left at $14.50. We have the Gold Rush full-size helmet. That is sitting at 8 spots left. So hopefully we can get that filled by next Friday. Oh, it's going. It's going there, Zach. You need to get up earlier so you can come and jump in our streams a lot more often. You know what I mean? So, you kind of slacking. You kind of missed. We ripped some Pokemon earlier. So you'll definitely have to go back in the stream and check it out. Not too sure on, prices of things, but we didn't do too bad. We also, the boys got some 2 Dunrush blasters, so that was fun rip this afternoon. So, yeah, everyone's leaving, but hey, that's how it goes. We've been on since 8:15. It's 11:11. Eventually, we plan on going a lot stronger than that. We plan on going till
Whenever,
whenever
those late hours, for
whenever
sure.
the hours fall off. But that's just how it goes sometimes. That's why I said if the more people we get in chat, the longer we can keep going on and keep things going. So we'll definitely see how things go. Yeah, check it out. Check it out, Zach. We actually hit some decent stuff. I mean, I'm not real up to date on Pokemon, but we did hit a nice Justin Herbert rated rookie. Centering is pretty well. So yeah, definitely hit some sick hits here. Yeah, Mike is still in here. Ing's a faithful. You know why Ing hangs out? Because Ing's not. He hits a lot with us. Currently, this man has been fire. He's been hitting everything and anything underneath the sun when it comes to free spots. And if it's not free spots, he's hitting them. He hit the Dallas Cowboys last night. Then went in turn and sold it to Scott Everett. So, yeah, pretty interesting on that one. So, yeah, Mike is killing it. Yeah, so I think on that note, guys, I think we're going to pretty much cap the night. I definitely appreciate everyone coming to hang out with us. Please make sure that if you play fantasy, you double check your fantasy lineups for any injuries for tomorrow. And good luck with your fantasy games tomorrow, guys. I'm in a nice little decent matchup. I got to do some strategy planning. I'll be doing some shipping tonight as well. And then we also have to purchase some product, get some product. We probably will be getting some playoff. I got to talk to Brett, so I definitely appreciate that, Mike Ging and Greg T, for the heads up on that. And as always, we'll be back here next Friday. You guys all have a great Thanksgiving. I'll reach out to you guys via Twitter. Wish you guys all happy Thanksgiving and stuff. But you guys enjoy Thanksgiving with your family. Enjoy Black Friday if possible. I don't know how many of you are going out shopping. I don't know what our plans are yet. But hopefully you guys have a great time. And we'll be back here live next Friday, 8 p.m. sharp. Kickoff, as always, at 8:15. And once again, here at Alpha Fan Breaks, we love you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out with us and supporting us. As always, you guys have a great Sunday. Enjoy your football games. We are out. Alpha Fan Breaks is out. Peace.
Peace.